We live once again and in full effect. Oh, you know, Guru's gonna bring you a show and give you some information that you've probably never even heard of before. Whether this is your first time, 50th time, whichever time has been there for you, you are in treat. You just wait. You just wait to see what Guru's about to do. Do me a favor and hit the like button as you're coming in, especially if you watched the show before. You already know what it's going to be. You already know I'm going to give you that fire content. So let's go. Let's get it started right now with hitting the like button. Appreciate you in advance for joining. I'm about to join the people up over here on the Instagram channel. Now we live over here on the Instagram channel. We just started this, folks. I got some news and information for you that you're going to want to hear. You're going to want to see and hear. Not much of new information, but just reconfirming things and bringing you even more statistics and facts so that you can see for yourself that what's said here is true. That Guru is the truth. I got statistics and facts for you. Shout out to my people over here joining on both the YouTube and IG. What's going on with you guys? Appreciate y'all for joining as always. You already know it's going to be a fire stream. Listen, my content has always, somebody said Guru Nation. I like that. My content has always been, right, for men first. My goal is to help men first. My goal is to help men first. So while I'm helping men, one of the things that I'm doing is I'm having conversations with different women so you guys can see a lot of times. Sometimes it helps. It helps wake you up or seeing what other men are going through or what women are saying, right? It helps to wake you up and figure out maybe you're dealing with this type of situation. Time for play is over. Time for play is over. Listen, I said it before, right? You can look up this quote yourself. It is a true quote. Weak men create hard times. And one major reason why we're dealing with hard times right now is because of so many weak men. It's time for the men to step up. And that's what this is going to be about. You as a man, you got to step up. You're going to have to step up. Your life is on the line. Forget legacy. Your life is on the line. Look, we already got a brother said a BW ruined my week. See, there you go. You don't even have the time to think about or worry about legacy right now. You got to remember that your life is on the line. Your life is priority. Number one right now as a man. Do you want to have a life? Do you want to live? And if you don't, I'm here to motivate you that, listen, if you ain't, especially if you ain't traveled, you ain't seen nothing. If you ain't traveled all around the world, you ain't living. You haven't lived. You haven't at least got to, 3 or 4 countries. You haven't lived yet because you haven't seen the possibilities of what your life could possibly be. I say it all the time. There's nothing like an amazing woman that stands by the side of a man that knows how to elevate you, that knows how to speak to you, that knows how to bring more life and energy into you.
Oh, it's good.
There's nothing like it, folks. There's nothing like it. And we're going to get into this because I got some real interesting information for y'all to hear. I got some real information and truth because it's going to confirm what you guys have already probably been thinking. Is going to confirm it, right? It's going to confirm it. And then you're going to say, wow, I've known it all along. This is what I was thinking all along. It's going to confirm the information. You just wait. I got it for you. I'm going to get ready to get into it here in just a second. Let me see who this is. What's going on with you? Hold on one second. I got to connect you to got to connect you so everybody else can hear you.
All right. Man, wow, I'm kind of nervous. I really didn't think you was gonna accept this. It's an honor to be talking to you, first of all.
What are you nervous about?
Because I never thought I would actually join a live with you and be able to speak to you right now.
Okay. What's going
But
on?
what I wanted to touch on was like the dangers of like these dating apps and the risk. Like, fuck, I'm nervous as fuck. But basically, I ended up in a situation where I almost was involved with a minor. She was on the app pretending to be a grown woman, basically. And I ended up in a lot of crazy shit. Luckily, her mom like knew how her daughter was, so I ended up having to like bring her over there, talk to her mom. Her mom was like, "Yeah, it's okay," like her daughter's on paper and everything for doing this kind of stuff.
Hold on one second
And
for me. Hold on. Okay, you almost got involved with a minor?
almost got involved with a minor, yes, because she was posing as a grown woman on a
Okay.
dating app.
All right, hold on one second for me. Folks, if you're just coming in over on the YouTube channel, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button for me. I appreciate you in advance. Thank you so much. I just had to connect him so you guys can see
Bumble.
him over there. All right, can you hear me, brother? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
All
hear
right.
you.
Okay. All right. All right, go ahead.
So the dating app was actually Bumble, real popular dating app.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I ended up finding out because her mother had taken her phone and she was texting me and she was like, "Yeah, this, that, and the third." But me, in my instance, I was in denial because she was telling me all this other stuff and I did like her. Me thinking she's a grown woman, I'm like, yeah, maybe your mom is tripping, this, that, and the third. It put me in such a bad position mentally, and it could have really ruined my life. Like really ruined my life because I had already had legal troubles just last year.
Mm-hmm.
And like if I had to go back to court this time, I would have got slammed. I wouldn't have came home. You know, it like after this
Did
situation,
she
it
tell
really
you? Oh,
changed.
okay. Did she tell you what her age was?
No, she didn't come out. I had to find out.
Okay. Brother, I'm going to tell you right now, you one of the men that's going to prove my topic today. Because once again, weak men create hard times.
That's a very true statement.
You understand what I'm saying? So here's the thing. By you being in the state that you're in, looking for a relationship or looking for whatever you're looking for online, I don't know what you were looking for. I tell you right now, after you listen to this stream today, it's going to change a lot of your perspective, right? Men, we have to step up now. We have to step up. That means we have to go out far and wide to try to look for and find the best of women that we possibly can. We can't rely on apps and social media for women.
Right.
Now, it's possible that, you know, for example, like me, I'm Muslim, right? So if I'm intently looking for a wife on a marriage site, it's possible. It's possible. More likely, much more likely than a dating app. But you're going to have to listen. I'll tell you something as a man. You're going to have to
Mm-hmm.
take this type of lesson, digest it, analyze it quickly, and then adjust. You're going to have to adjust. Did you get contacted by the police at all?
No.
Okay. How did you end up finding her true age?
Um, we were hanging out one night and she fell asleep and I ended up going through her phone. And I was looking through her messages and I seen she had messaged someone saying something about why would you want, I'm not gonna say her real age, but she said her age in the text message, and I was like, I confronted her. She was sitting there trying to lie to me. Oh no, I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't put you in that predicament. Blah 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 blah. I'd never do that to you. Pleading a case. Pleading a case. I was
How
like,
old was she?
you ready for this? Y'all ready? This girl was 15 years old. '15.
Brother.
And that's just me, honestly, owning the situation because I honestly should have known better and
Mhm.
peeped out like something should have
How
stood
old
out.
did you think she was?
18,
How old are you?
22. And that was even then, that was a gamble for me.
Did you immediately stop dealing with her? Immediately.
Immediately. I texted her mother and I was like, look, she's talking about she wants to go by her uncle's house. You know, I'm going to pretend to bring her over there. Her mom sent me an address to bring her to. I was skeptical of that. My cousin came with me. Her friend came with me. Soon as we pulled up to the house, the girl literally jumped out of the car and tried to run up the street because she didn't want to talk to her mom. And her aunt had to like grab her and everything. It was really some shit. I couldn't believe it my damn self because it was just like, wow, this the shit I got to go through right now, despite everything else. Like,
Okay.
it's like,
Do you realize, brother, do you realize where you could be right now?
yes,
Do you have any other contact with her to this day? Okay. You better have her blocked. You need to change your number, whatever you got to do.
dude, she,
I'm
she couldn't
serious.
she couldn't reach me if she wanted to.
Okay. All right, good. Here's the thing. Listen, you need to pay very careful attention to the breakdown I'm about to give during the stream. Very careful attention. You understand, brother?
Right,
All right.
right.
You're 22 right now. You want to make it. You want to not be locked up. You want to have somewhat of a successful life. It's critical time right now for you. Critical. Critical.
Very.
Don't mess
The other
around.
thing,
Don't play around with this. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, in your 20s right now, the things that you do can make or break you as a man. It can make or break you. It's just gonna depend on how you move. If you don't want to be broken, then pay attention and listen to the information I'm giving and do the right thing. All right?
mm-hmm.
All right, brother. Have a good one. All right.
Be blessed, Guru.
Folks, do me a favor. If you haven't done it yet, share this stream. Y'all see what's going on right now? Share this content. Y'all see what's going on right now? I told y'all playtime is over. And this brother is lucky he got out with his life because he could be doing life right now. He could be doing 20 years right now. He's lucky he got out. Listen, Khadijah, you are the first. Thank you, sister, for supporting the Black Guru in my content. You're the first person that I saw that got at least 3 badges. I see our badges are working today. So I'm going to go ahead and make you moderator over here. Now, if people are disrespectful, get them up out of here, man or woman. If they're disrespectful, they say some crazy stuff, but you got to make sure you look and see if maybe they were just replying or something. Just be careful. Because sometimes I got good supporters that get removed from the live. So just be careful who you remove. Make sure that they're actually saying crazy stuff. Like if they said multiple messages of crazy stuff to me, especially to me, if they talking crazy to me, get them the hell up out of here. Folks, to the men especially, you are going to be shocked. And for those of you on the YouTube channel, I'm going to put this on the screen for you guys to see this information, and I'm about to pull up on the screen. But I'm going to read it to you guys so you guys can hear this information. It's powerful. Powerful information. Listen very carefully, especially if you are a man, to the information I'm about to provide. This is Pew Research, folks. Men, we go by statistics. We look at numbers. So I got numbers for you. This is numbers. I want you to think after I show you these numbers, is it worth it for you to take the online dating risk? Pay attention to what I'm about to say. This is Pew Research. They studied online dating and found that 3 in 10 US adults have ever used a dating site. 3 in 10. So about 30%. It's a little bit more for men and a little bit less than for women. About 34% for men, 27% for women have ever used the online dating site. Right? And if we keep going, so you already, it's not 70%, it's not 80%, it's not 90% of women using online dating. Did you hear what I just said? About 27% of women. What are the chances that you're going to find even a woman, let alone we haven't even got to quality women. You don't have high chances that you're going to find a woman that is going to want to be with you and you only. 27%. If you keep going, watch this. Most of the people that are using dating are younger adults, under 30. Right? Still not a significant amount of them, but they're under 30. Listen, look at this in particular. 1 in 10 partnered adults, meaning that they're married, living with a partner, or in a significant relationship, right? In a committed relationship, met their partner through online dating. 1 in 10. 10%. 1 in 10. 10% have met their significant other through online dating. What do those numbers tell you? What do those numbers tell you? Wait, it's going to get much better. It's going to get much better. When you keep going down, I mean, I'm going to put this in the description of the YouTube channel so you guys can actually look at this yourself. You can look at this data yourself, right? When you look at messages, right? Majority of women, over 60%, majority of women have received unwelcoming messages. While at the same time, over 50% of women, over 60% of men say that they feel insecure by their lack of messages. Over 50% of women are overwhelmed. And remember, it's still only 27% have used online dating. Only 27% of women that are using online dating, 27% of all women using online dating, 54, just over half, say that they feel overwhelmed by the messages, while over 60% of men feel insecure, something that's going to lead you to depression. Majority of men using online dating feel insecure. It's going to lead you to depression. Hope y'all are following me. Hope y'all following what I'm saying. We keep on going. Watch this. This is about to get real good, right? 44% said a major reason they used online dating was to find a long-term partner, while 40% said it was just for something casual. 40% using online dating just for something casual. That's almost half. Do you see, when you start adding up all these numbers together, it's becoming less and less and less likely, especially that you as a man would ever find anybody through these online dating apps. This right here was created for weak men. This right here was created for weak men. I'm going to keep showing you more, right? I'm going to keep showing you more. This is the big one. This is the big one. And they put it at last. They should have put this as number 1. Half of those who use dating sites and apps say they've come across someone who they think was trying to scam them. In particular, men, over 60% of men said that they thought that that someone was trying to scam them. Over 60%. Majority of men. Do y'all hear me? Majority of men believe that they were trying to be scammed by someone from online dating. And that's a majority of what I'm getting into with this subject, with this topic, right? I've told y'all over and over and over, you cannot trust these W's today. Majority of them. Majority of them, a lot of them out here that you're coming in contact with and find them, they ain't no good. They ain't no good. Majority of them you cannot trust. They're no good. And these are the ones usually that you're coming across on these. It's easy, right? It's easy. These W's are on these online dating sites. They're portraying themselves as having these bad bodies. It is so easy for them to Photoshop pictures or put up false pictures of themselves, do different angles and lightings and things, and make you think that you're getting with a really good looking woman. Remove their past, their history from Instagram or Facebook or whatever. They can easily delete. They were just dealing with 7 different dudes and they posted all of them. Now they can easily delete them. Or now what they're doing is they choosing not to post. They used to post a lot of the dudes that they were getting in relationship with. Now a lot of the times they choosing not to post any of these men. I want y'all to think about that. They are choosing not to post men. There's a reason for that. They don't want to post a lot of the men that they're dealing with. Why? So this way, because they know that a man is less likely going to deal with them, a man is going to be less likely to give them money, anything like this, if the man knows she's dealing with multiple different men. They know this. Yeah, brother said they smartened up. Yes, they've got smart. This is what a scammer does, right? The scammer is not going to keep doing the same thing because they're going to adjust. They're going to say, just like a brother told me, I got a message 2 weeks ago from a brother. He said, when the Brittany Renner thing first came out, when she started wearing hijab, saying that she's Muslim now, the brother said, this is a big scam that a lot of these W's are doing today. They are acting like, and they're being trained to present themselves as low body count women that are, on a saved, or they made a whole bunch of changes to their life so that they can try to get men and get money from men. Right? Y'all following what I'm saying? A really good woman, right? That's not out here trying to scam you and do those types of things. She's only going to want and need, maybe, first of all, she's probably going to be ashamed to ask you for money. But if she did need help, it's going to be for her basic necessities, and it's not going to cost that much money. There's no way you should have a woman asking you to pay entire bills, rent, car notes. A lot of you brothers have fallen for the traps of being simps. You've fallen for the simp trap. Believing that if you thinking you doing the right thing, that you're going to pay for a woman, finance her, take her out and do all these things. But at the end of the day, you're not getting nothing out of it. And you definitely not getting no quality woman. Shout out to brother Neil for the super chat over on the YouTube channel. He said, thank you for the stats. Much needed, honestly. Yes. And this is why sometimes men, y'all got to put the logic together. Do you see what I just gave you? First of all, majority of women are not even using online dating. I can tell you right now, when you travel the world into these other countries, you're going to see so many women just walking the streets. They're not out using the internet, spending all their time on IG, spending all their time on these dating apps and things. Most of these countries that I've traveled to, I see thousands and thousands and thousands of women every day just walking around in the streets, going shopping, doing different things. Beautiful women, women that are kind and generous and gentle to men. Well, this is going to require you as a man to stop being lazy. You can't sit around anymore and expect a woman just to come to you. I can tell you right now, one of the worst things you can do as a man is sit around and think that a woman just going to show up, a good woman going to show up, an honest woman, a decent woman just going to show up and be yours. And she going to be gorgeous. And she going to have it all. They never going to happen. More than likely, what's going to happen, you're going to get scammed. See, the smart men will listen to the sound of my voice and take my advice. The foolish dudes, you're going to keep dealing with these skeezers. These no good jokers out here. Shout out to the folks that are purchasing badges right now. Tell Billion, thank you so much for the badge purchase and supporting the Black Guru. Listen, folks. I want y'all to continue to remember that, what I said. If you wanted to request to come up, I'll pull you up here in just 1 second. I want you to remember what I said. Weak men create hard times. And look at how difficult it is dealing with a lot of these joints out here today. These jokers. Shout out to Moon 11 Child. Thank you so much, sister, for supporting the Black Guru and purchasing badges. Appreciate you in advance. You're going to have to be a man and do what's hard. See, men have always, right, to make a better life for themselves, they've always made big moves to get out their current situation. Men make moves, real men. We don't sit around and wait for things to come our way. We make moves and make things happen. You got to make moves as a man. There's no way that you can sit around and expect a decent, honest, loving, sweet woman is going to come to your doorstep when I tell you all the time, and I've shown you, and you've seen so many of these things, that most of these jokers are jokers indeed. You're not going to escape the hellhole that they're putting you in. You're not going to escape the child support system. You're not going to escape the drama, the extreme drama, the manipulation, getting put through all types of schemes. Somebody said, Guru, you're talking that real talk right now. Yes, and I'm going to tell you what, so many of the brothers don't want to hear this type of stuff. You're lost. Turn off that rap or whatever kind of music you listening to. Put that junk down. Put them substances down. Put that bottle down so that you can clear up your mind and your head and pay attention to what I'm saying in this live stream. Put all that junk down so that you can do the right thing. It's never going to be easy. But there ain't nothing in life. You might have heard this old saying, right? You need to go back to a lot of what these old folks used to say. Nothing in life worth having came easy. Ain't nothing gonna come easy to you as a man, especially. You're gonna have to be a man. Forget mama. I almost wanted to say F mama. Mama's advice and the ones like her ain't made a lot of y'all nothing but lazy. I'm speaking as a man. Somebody talking about, yes, get these dusties. Well, I can tell you one thing. If you talking about they dusty, once they get their life together, they ain't coming and dealing with no joker like you, Sophia. They ain't coming at all to deal with nobody like you. I can tell you that right now. Because here, all you're going to do, you're the type of woman, let me tell you something. A lot of these jokers right now, the type of women they are, this is what they're worth. Let me play it again if you didn't hear. What did she say?
You gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing. You get me?
That's all a lot of them are worth. That's all a lot of them are worth in this day and time. Shout out to Lady Love over on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the Cash App. She said, keep doing what you're doing. God bless. Thank you so much for supporting this content. If I were you, if I was a man, one of the things that you should do, this is why I presented the information, you should start looking more into STD rates. One of the scariest things that I've always feared in my life was contracting STD, STI. And these joints today, they passing this stuff around like candy. Do y'all hear me? It's like candy today. For you taking candy, as they say, from a baby for you to contract something. And all they're going to do is blame you or blame other men that they've been screwing. If it's real easy, let me tell you something. If it's real easy to get some of that stuff from her between her legs, then if it's been real easy for you, it's probably real easy for a lot of other men too. That's the way you got to see it. Nah, it's been too easy for me to get it. It's probably been easy for other men. And it's been easy for her to get some type of disease up inside her that's just been festering up in there. It's been cooking. And you thinking that you putting your stuff into something that's warm, that's something that's diseased. Talk to him, Guru. That ain't nothing that's warm and feeling good. That's something that got something in it. You're going to have some bumps on you real quick, and you're going to be burning real quick. Somebody said that's a parasite. And if you don't be careful, you're going to end up, you know where. This is where you're going to end up. You're going to end up right there by fooling around and dealing with a lot of these jokers. I'm here to help you raise up yourself, to help you lift up a standard. You should want to lift up a standard. Where's your standard at as a man? Most of these jokes, listen, I don't care if he out here, he getting this, he getting, you know what? So what? Let him get it. Let him get it. You're going to save your life. His life going to be gone over some crotch. I'd rather have my life. I'd rather have my sanity. I'd rather have my possessions. I'd rather be able to travel and not get none than to be getting some from something that's going to give me a disease, that's going to end my life early, that's going to have bumps and all kind of and drip coming from your wang. Do you want the slow drip coming from your wang? There's stuff out here that's incurable. You feel attacked. What do you feel attacked by? What is you out here doing? You talking about you feel attacked. What are you out here doing for you to feel attacked? Jalen, whatever your name is, I can't add you. For some reason, you must got bad internet connection or something. Somebody said like melted butter. I'm telling you right now, if you don't listen to the sound of my voice and make the necessary changes as a man, yes, you're going to end something that's going to be incurable. Do you know how easy it is for a woman? That's one of the easiest ways that these women have figured out that they can make money off of you, by manipulating you with their sexuality. Getting you to think that it's yours. Yes, I'm only taking this picture for you, daddy. I'm only doing this for you, daddy. I'm only going to do that for you, daddy. Oh, I know you want me to do that for you, daddy. Yeah, it's going to be yours. It's going to be yours. That's one of the easiest ways that they've ever came up with for them to make money. Easy money for them. Do y'all realize that as men? It ain't yours. It will never be yours. And you a fool to think that it's yours. She been giving that thing up to every man or the highest bidder. Let the highest bidder come through. He outbid you. He might outbid you by $2 or $5 or whatever, and she gonna go with him. He next. He next in line. They didn't figure it out. Listen, I don't have to get. You're not gonna run no TRAIN on me for free. But if y'all have the right amount of money put together, somebody brother said you can auction that thing. Yeah, they auction they stuff. These jokers out here today, they will let all kind of men put all of their stuff, they DNA, all kind of stuff all over their face and throat and neck, inside of their mouth, in they everywhere in they behind hole. They some sick suckers. These are some sick individuals letting every man put his stuff, his junk all up inside of them. Shout out to brother Neil for the super chat. He said, be careful who you lay with. Your life is valuable. You know what? Let me tell you something. Thank you, brother. My mother told me something back in the day. She said that her mother used to always say, be careful who you have children by. And I took it one step further. I said, you got to be careful who you lay down with. You got to be careful who you got to be careful who you have in your mind to talk to, the thought that you have to even want to lay down with her. You got to be careful even thinking about laying down with her. Just the thought that's in your head to want to lay down with her might be the end of your life as you know it. I done brought y'all statistics. I done told you that all of these men, majority of men that have dealt with these W's online have felt that they were being scammed. Do y'all hear that? Do you think that is something positive going to come from this? Listen, probably none of y'all deal with more women contacting on a daily basis than me. And I'm not on these dating apps, these dating websites. And I can tell you right now, I get scammers, me, myself, I get scammers every day on a daily basis by these W's. You ain't going to find none of them saying that, yeah, I got Guru and I got money out of them and all this other stuff. Ain't get nothing out of me. That's the kind of mindset you got to have as a man. Because a woman shouldn't be desiring that stuff from you anyway, unless she is your fiance headed to be your wife. And you've done the necessary steps. You've done the verification. See, y'all got to start putting in the work. Lazy playtime is over with dealing with lazy. Listen, you're going to be a lazy man, you're going to get with a lazy woman. If you're going to be a lazy man when it comes to this stuff, you're going to get with a lazy woman. Lazy, when they're lazy, they're no good. You don't want to be with nobody that's lazy. She no good. Let me tell you one thing, though. The only time that they ain't lazy is when it's time to scam, when it's time to scheme, when it's time to get money. You need to think of, as a man, you need to think of online dating app is nothing but a nation of 304. That's the digital nation of the 304. That's the new brothel. That's the new 304 house. Let's go, folks. Support this valuable content. Let me pin this joint up in here so that y'all can donate to support the stream, so that y'all can keep this type of content going for as long as that we can keep it going. I don't know how long I got in me to keep this content going, but as long as I'm able to keep doing it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep putting this message out and giving y'all as much of this as possible. This is the only way that we start changing this stuff around. Once these jokers realize you ain't going to be able to get no handout. You ain't going to be able to get no money off of us no more. You ain't going to be able to get us to fall for your traps, your devices, your schemes. That's the weak men that y'all been getting. You listen, if you've been one of those weak men, be weak no more from today forward. It means you got to have some discipline with your thing down there. You got to get busy doing things. You got to read and research how to have discipline with that part. Until you find you somebody that's really good that you can say, you know, I put the energy and effort, not the money, into this woman. Come on, Guru, talk to him. Talk to the people, Guru. You want to get with somebody that you put energy and effort, that you got to know their family. You got to see what kind of woman she was behind the scenes. You visit her family house. You was able to go with her or somebody to her and see how she living. How does her car look? How does she keep her room? How does that tub and that toilet look? Can't verify none of that stuff with these jokers online. You can't verify. And look, what do we got today from these jokers? Once again, they're not going to come in here and dispute what I'm saying, these W's. It's all crickets, folks. It's all crickets because they cannot dispute what I'm saying. They know what I'm saying is true. A lot of these, they don't want, see, the one that's out here selling, I mess up their money. I'm here to disrupt your money. I'm here to mess up your money, whatever income that you've been getting, messing with these dudes out here, getting money from them from pictures or spreading your crotch lips open on the camera, whatever the hell you've been doing. I'm disrupting you. Call me the 304 disruptor. Time for y'all to be men and take back y'all dignity. You need to have some dignity as a man. You ain't gonna have no dignity dealing with none of these creatures with these long claws on them. These ones that got these, Shay, they loud enough for the people that are on the YouTube channel because that's what it's meant for. It's not meant for you. When people watch, because that's the goal. It's the platform is for YouTube. So everybody that's watching YouTube, they're going to hear it just fine. You got such a problem with it, why don't you go over there and watch it instead of running your mouth? And you said you had all this to say anyway. So why don't you come up and request up since you had so much to say? Somebody said all they want to do is suck your pockets dry like mosquitoes. Yeah, stop running. Matter of fact, here, I got something for you. Since you said you couldn't go live and do nothing yesterday, come on. I don't want to hear no BS. I don't want to hear no more lies and excuses. Because that's all y'all do most of the time is tell lies anyway. And I caught you in one yesterday. Come on up. You ashamed of how you look? You ashamed of who you are? Because that's what it comes down to. A lot of UWs, y'all ashamed. See, look, I'm going to tell y'all something, folks. A lot of them, they won't go live with me in real time because the jig is up. They know that they can add all these filters and things and do these angles when you're live with me on this camera. You're going to have to be your authentic self. And if you ugly, then you just ugly. If you big, you just big. There ain't nothing you can do to try to hide it. It's over. It's over. Listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. That's another thing that you brothers need to get used to doing. I don't care if you met somebody online for a marriage or whatever. If she don't want to, I tell them right away, immediately, you got to go live. I got to see what you look like fully in person. If she don't want to go live with you, she don't want to do a video call with you or whatever right away, as soon as possible, then cut her off quick. Tell her, hell no, I'm not going to keep talking to you. You know how many women I done did that with? Beautiful women that have contacted me, messaged me. I said, all you showing, this is just pictures. You need to show who you really are. This is just pictures. This is just pictures. What is your name, brother? For some reason, it's not pulling you up. Don't let her block you with the shoulders. And I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of them are big. A lot of them pictures for you men to understand, a lot of them pictures they be having up are from years and years ago. Years ago. What's going on?
Well, I can't sit where I'm working, but I've been on the dating apps. It hasn't been working out. It hasn't, for the most part, people haven't been consistent with me.
Consistent with what?
As far as like messaging me, I'm sorry, I'm not used to like going live with this many viewers or whatever. But
Yeah, no worries. Okay, how old are you?
26.
Okay, so you've been on the dating apps. What dating apps have you used?
Black, Facebook, pretty much all of them. Bumble.
Have you found one woman that was wife material on any of them?
Yeah, but they stopped like responding to me. I don't know if it's
okay. So they not wife material. They not wife material.
Yeah.
So that means no, you haven't.
No, I haven't.
Okay. You say you're 26 years old?
Yep.
Have you ever been out of the country?
No, but yes, I went to Toronto. I just got my passport.
Just got your passport. Just went to Toronto. I'm gonna recommend that you travel before you touch another dating app. You need to go visit at least 5 to 10 countries. And you need to see and you need to walk amongst the people. See, the dating app is the lazy man's way to try to get women. And most of the time, and I'm going to tell you something, you go and try to use these dating apps in a lot of these countries outside, a lot of these women are using them to sell their thing. And they have PIMPs too. They selling their stuff. A lot of them. They selling their stuff here too. It's just in a different, here they just renegades. They just do it without a PIMP. But in them other countries, you're going to come across one that you pump faking or whatever. And you're going to be, and let me tell you something else, brother. You're going to have to become the best version of yourself.
I know. So I used to weigh 450 pounds. I'm down almost 200 pounds. I got another 100 to go, so I'm working on it. I go to.
Until you do that, you shouldn't even be worried about no dating apps or nothing. Brother, you echoing. You can't put me down on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
You're echoing.
Oh, I'm echoing.
You can't put me on the counter. Yeah, you got to have like a phone holder. What are you doing now? How are you losing the weight?
I go to Planet Fitness, do the Stairmaster. I walk. I do a lot of stuff. Eat healthy, sushi. Okay. Go to Chipotle. I'm at a deficit, so.
How much do you weigh right now?
I weigh 285. I used to weigh 475.
How'd you get so big?
My ex, like, I was with her for 6 years. I had a daughter with her. Well, she claimed she was my daughter. I found out that she wasn't my daughter, and I found out she was selling pussy while I was watching.
Watch the word.
Oh, sorry. And I found out
You just say she was selling her stuff. We know what that means.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff that she was doing.
How'd you meet her?
Facebook.
Mm.
when I was 18 years old. Yeah.
How much did you weigh before you got with her?
I was regular. I was skinny.
You got up to 400 and something pounds?
Yep. She wouldn't cook, clean. She wouldn't do anything. So I just go to McDonald's, and then I had a super stressful position at that time, and I've always had issues with my weight as well. So
Once again, brother, if you heard what I said a lot of the men find lazy ways, right, to try to get women. And then when you get with one, because you say, we know as men, it is difficult for the average man to get a woman and especially have intercourse. That's why the 304 industry exists, right?
that's all I've
But
been able to get
but
lately.
but if you do the work and you actually go, you're gonna have to go and find. It's just like fishing, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great example. I think it's even in the Bible. It says they weren't catching anything where they were at. So they were instructed to cast their nets far and wide.
Yeah.
You got to get out. You got to go further out. This is not, you're not getting, listen, it's the same for me. I could have the kind of women that I desire, the kind of women that I love. Majority of them don't live in the West. They don't live in the United States. They don't live in the UK. They're not in Canada. They're going to be much further away. So I got to travel. And you're going to have to do the same thing. A lot of you men, you're going to have to do what's hard. It's easy to sit on the couch, play video games and chill. It's hard to put in that work. But you know what? That woman I'm going to tell you right now, a really good woman will change your life. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
What were you saying?
You're preaching. I said, so as far as traveling out of the country, where? And as far as like what activities, like just walking around, going to the clubs, like
You're not going, but listen, you're going to travel to broaden your mindset. You're not traveling for the women. Yeah, the women are a plus of traveling, but you're going for your mind. That's the main thing.
Okay.
All right, brother. Have a good one. Appreciate you for joining.
Thanks for your advice.
Listen, folks, if you haven't done it yet, if you're watching over on the YouTube channel, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button. We need more likes. We're still at a deficit, a big deficit. We're like 35 likes, 40 likes short over on the YouTube channel. We need everybody watching right now to hit the like button. Thank you in advance. Hit the thumbs up button. That's all I ask for you guys to do right now. We're actually approaching our first hour. Where are we at on our badge goal for today? We're almost halfway to our badge goal. We still need the other half of our badge goal. If you guys value this content, I need everybody to get at least 3 badges right now. I need everybody to get at least 3 badges right now. Every time you stream, you should be getting at least 1 or 2 badges, but every time I stream, I meant not you. Every time I stream, you should be getting at least 1 or 2 badges. That's nothing to support this content, to keep it going. Everybody in here should be getting at least 1 or 2 badges every time I stream. Every time. If you obviously there's people that watch my content all the time. If you value it, you want to see more of it, this is what we need, folks. We need the support from you guys. Thank y'all in advance. Same thing over here on the YouTube channel. Y'all don't get by. We need more super chats. We need more people to support the content. Need more people to support the content. Shout out to Brother Stanley. We got 2. We still need 3 more Cash App as well. Brother Stanley said, Guru, help changing lives by getting minds right. Facts, brother. That's the only way. The only way to change lives is by getting your mind right. You're going to have to get your mind right. You got to get your mind right. You got to get your body right. It's the only way things are going to change for you. They're going to look up. Things are not going to look up. Folks, we still need 3 more Cash App donations. You can hit the PayPal or Venmo. Also, they're in the link tree in my bio. They're in the link tree in my bio. You guys can do whichever one you want to support the content. Things are not going to get any better. They're just going to get worse unless you guys become real men and do what's hard. What's going on, brother? I don't like taking calls while y'all driving. What do you have for me real quick?
Hey, I just wanted to come in and add to your story, man. Like the dating apps, man. Hey, them dating apps dangerous for men, bro. Like I knew like strippers that was like using it as a soliciting service, bro. Like they was like trying to bring men to the strip club from the dating apps, and bro, it was a whole scheme about them dating apps, bro. And they was using every last one of them. So salute to you, brother. I just wanted to jump on and just add to your dialect and, give you your flowers, bro.
Facts, brother. No, I appreciate you saying that. Thanks for coming up and saying that. He's totally right about that. Thank you, brother. Make sure you get to your destination safely and don't get pulled over. Guru, Sophia wants to go up. She just needs to find her wig. Yeah. Sophia ain't requested up nothing. Sophia's probably a joke. Sophia's probably a troll. We don't got time for no jokes or no trolls. We trying to make a difference. When y'all come in here and y'all have private, I don't know who you are. You got a private account with 2 followers. I'm not letting you up here. You done lost your mind. Well, aren't you a moderator lady talking about she been running her mouth? Well, get her the hell up out of here. If she causing problems in here, I ask you, listen, when I make you moderator, I need you to do your job. You got to pay careful attention to the chat room. Otherwise, I'll just take it and give it to somebody else. I'll take it and give it to somebody. I need you to do your job for the day. Get these jokers the hell up out. If she's running her mouth and she ain't no good, get her the hell up out of here. I didn't tell you to be nice. I told you, I said, listen, I said, she's already said enough. She's already said enough. She's been running her mouth. So get her the hell up out of here. Get her the hell up out of this joint. I'm not letting you up there, and I posted your live a couple weeks ago. I ain't posted you on no live. Who in the hell are you? You got a private account. Public, make your account public and show who you really are. Show your face. Y'all are a joke. You think I'm a fall? See, there you go right there. Look, as we're talking about schemers and scammers, there you go right there. Shout out to Mr. Mahalo. Thank you so much for contributing and getting more badges for the Black Guru. Appreciate you. These jokers be lying. See what I'm saying? See the scheming and scamming? They're trying to scheme and scam while they on live right now. They're trying to scheme and scam while I'm on live right now. Miss Freckles, Ashley says, you make me laugh every time you say, get them the hell up out of here. Yeah. Because that's how I truly feel. If we had more men, shout out to Official Credit Coach. Thank you, brother, for supporting us. See, I'm glad I got some strong supporters that know what I'm talking about. And a lot of y'all just need a reminder. Y'all need a wake-up call to keep y'all going. Dead food is going to not give you any type of energy. Popeye's chicken. I guarantee you're not going to get no energy eating Popeyes and a biscuit. You're going to feel like going to sleep right afterwards and be lazy for the next 5, 6, 7 hours. But you know what I ate before I came up here? You know why I have all this energy? You know what I ate? I drank actually a smoothie. I put spinach, apple, carrots, and something else I didn't forgot. And I put it in the blender and I drank it. And I feel alive. I have energy. Do you understand the concept that I'm talking about? You understand the concept that I'm talking about? That's what you guys do when you support this type of content, this platform. Because the things that I'm speaking of on a daily basis should be giving you energy, should be revitalizing you, should be waking you up. Just like that woman that came on here yesterday, she said, you motivated me to get in the gym. Even though she was trying to get with me, but she ain't got no chance in hell to get with me. But at least she's motivated to get her behind up 210 or whatever pounds and try to lose some weight. At least she's trying to lose some weight. And that's how y'all gotta take this type of content. You can't live by food only. You need these words to get you to live, to wake you up, to energize you. You need these words to energize you. Shout out to Anthony. I don't know if I read yours, Anthony, already, but he said, thanks for the content. Of course, brother. And shout out to Mickey. Thank you so much for the Cash App. We're only one person short of the Cash App to keep this content going past the next hour. Trust me, folks, you already know my content every time we really get going, once we get into normally the second hour or so. So you ain't seen nothing yet. Why do you think a lot of these women be offended even by these talks that I'm having right now? And we got some decent, wholesome women that support this content up in here right now. But a lot of the times, the other ones that don't like what I have to say when it comes to stuff like this, because I'm messing up their hustle. You need to think every time you even see, even if you're on IG, wherever you're on, anytime you see a W turn around showing part of her ass or whatever she's showing, her body, her titties off like that, you need to think of her as somebody that's trying to set you up and trap you. You even need to be skeptical now of even the ones, listen, I'm Muslim and I'm skeptical of even women that wear hijab. I vet everybody, but I'm extra skeptical of the ones that's trying to trap with their body parts. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a little less guarded with the ones wearing hijab, but you still got to vet. You got to vet every one of them. Every one of them you got to vet. You got to look into their background and see who they are. See what they're about. Verify their information. What kind of family do they come from? What kind of jobs have they had? Even if she got a full-time job, sometimes some of these jokers are selling their stuff on the side. Selling crotch on the side. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. You can have a full-time job. She can have a full-time job and be selling it on the side. What are you going to do? How are you going to react as a man? Do you know how hurt you're going to be if you find out later on that she been selling her stuff? You come to find out you've been with her. There's so many videos even out about this stuff. You've been with her for a year or two, stressed out, gaining weight, going through all kind of problems. And then the ultimate slap in the face, you find out she's been selling her stuff. It's not even the thing about cheating anymore. Cheating, that's nothing anymore. They didn't blew that out the water. They not cheating anymore. They selling it. They ain't got one man they've been doing something on the side with. They got multiple that they doing it with for money. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? They got multiple that they doing this stuff with for money. Mod, handle Judy Joker. Is my moderator still in here? If you are, get whoever they're saying out of here. Get her up out of here. Get her up out of here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for doing that. Listen, folks, some of you that are trying to request up, you got to have a decent internet connection. Why do y'all think that every time I hold these types of conversations, it's very difficult for uh, a lot of these women to handle me, to deal with me, because they know that this is the truth. They can't do nothing with truth. What you saw yesterday, the individuals that spammed my live stream, right? A bunch of BWs after the rainbow guy came in here and he got blocked. The same one that's posted on my story, right? That rainbow guy, he came in here, he got blocked, was running his mouth in my comment section. And then he sent, look at who he sent over here. And I can guarantee you a lot of them same type, they support that junk. They be best friends with those rainbow type of guys, telling them, yes, get it. And they be a lot of the main ones on those online dating sites. As a matter of fact, when y'all get a chance, if you go back and rewatch this stream on YouTube, you'll be able to see and click on the actual Pew Research, the link that I'm going to put in the description. You can see what it says about those who identify as LGB. A lot of them are on dating apps. A lot of them are on the dating apps. If they identify as one of the LGB community. Do y'all hear me? What does that tell you? A lot of these W's today, they secretly do stuff with other W's. They secretly do stuff with other W's. Don't just think that when you see them in the club, when they be spanking on each other or saying, yes, girl, get it. Don't think that it ends there. Don't think that it ends there at all. They go home. They be bored. They be spending time with each other behind the scenes, feeling on, licking on, and using artificial devices to stick each other. Trust me, I know. You go to one of the apps that have a clock as its model, one of these social media apps that have the clock as its model, right? It's a whole lot of the LGB community on that app. Whole lot of them. Tons of them. They can't stand me over there on that application. Why? Because I expose their dastardly deeds. I expose their dastardly deeds. Brother, you know what? I'm tired of you coming here riding snow bunnies. I done warned you many times. You got to go. Bye. I got rid of him. I told him too many times. I said, don't come in here and keep riding. I said, most of the women that watch my content over here are women of color. Most of the women are women of color. Yeah, I already blocked them. I don't have a whole bunch of Caucasian women that watch. So if you want a snow bunny, you in the wrong place. You got to go. Brother said, we not buying no more of them wigs. Facts. Y'all listen. I told y'all, y'all don't listen to nothing else I say today, stop falling for the trap to spend your money and buy these jokers anything. And just think of it this way. If you're buying or paying for anything for them, or they want money out of you, think of them as they selling their stuff. Now, do you want that kind of a woman in your life? Do you want that kind of a woman in your life that's selling her stuff? You want the kind of woman that's going to be selling her joint. That's what they're going to be doing. They selling it. There's so many of them. They figured out that why would I go and get a free meal? Why would I go and, think about it. What they getting for a free, that's, $50, $60, unless they go to, and they know ain't no men taking them to no fancy steakhouse, but instead, maybe I can make $200-$300 for the night or for this one guy, not for the night. I take that back because they probably selling it many times throughout the night. I can make $200-$300, $400 from this one guy and just sell my joint. And we'll see if there's a man over here, if he wants to pay me more, if he wants to offer me more to sell my joint, then I'll go with him. I'm not gonna just sell it to the first one that offer me. I'm gonna sell it. Well, okay, you gonna pay this, and then maybe I'll try to double back around and do it that way too. They be doing that stuff too, folks over here watching on the YouTube channel. I need 10 more people to hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button. Appreciate you in advance. I need about 10 more people to hit the like button. Thank you in advance for doing that. Yeah, you are about to lose your job dealing with Judy. Why don't you have Judy up out of here? What's the problem? What's the problem that you don't have Judy up out of here? Get Judy the hell up out of my chat room. We don't got time for these jokers no more. I told y'all. You're not going to come in here and be disrespectful. I hope that a lot of you men follow the standard that I have set. I don't allow the disrespect. I don't allow no W's to come up here with they behind all out, they titties all. I don't allow none of that. They got to come correct. They can't even come in here and lay in the bed. They got to get something, sit up and do something. At least be sit. You ain't going to just be just like that one dude wanted to come in here and lay on his side. You have to put some proper clothes on and talk to me. You have to cover your chest up. I ain't buying none of the stuff you offering. How you know she's the best moderator? How do you know she's the best moderator? You don't even know her. All right, Shay, this is your last chance. I'm about to remove you from the live. You had all that to say yesterday, and you lied and said, I need to say whatever you need to say today. You said yesterday you was coming today. This is your last chance, or you're going to be removed from the live. I'm telling you right now. This is your last chance. I'm telling you right now, you got about 10 seconds or you're gone. We don't play that mess over here. Exactly. You already knew I wasn't playing. So you ran your mouth yesterday and you said that, oh, I'll join tomorrow, Guru, so I can say what I have to say.
Yeah, I said I'd join I thought I was blocked, honestly, still.
You ain't never been blocked. I've never restricted you. I've checked your account. You lied about that.
No, because I sent you a picture. You saw it.
I didn't see nothing. Okay, what did you have to say that you was itching to say yesterday? Now here's your opportunity.
I honestly don't remember what I don't remember what I was even saying.
Now you don't remember nothing.
Do you remember?
Folks, it amazes me that, they can talk, they big talk, a lot of game. And then when I actually pull them up and they in real time and they have to face me and deal with me, they don't remember nothing anymore. You had all this time. You had 24 hours. And now you don't remember nothing from the conversation yesterday from when you was running your mouth.
I don't think I was running my mouth, personally.
Where's your man at? Where's he at? Because you be all up in my chat room. You be trying to send me little messages or always replying to my stuff and my stories or whatever, right? Where is he at? Does he know you're watching me and all up on my content?
No.
Why not?
It's a new relationship and...
Oh, so you hide it from him?
I'm not hiding it. I don't know. It's not going that well, so...
Of course it's not. It's probably because you got all them tattoos. Now you
It's
trying to come on here and be covered up right now because you know that guru don't play.
no, that's not why. Yeah, no. It's because of him, not because of me.
It's not going well because of him.
Yeah.
How so?
He is I was trying to communicate my needs sexually to him and he takes offense. He's insecure, I think.
What
So,
are your needs?
um, he's very selfish. So,
What are your needs that
I
you
would like to get off when I have sex, but he doesn't um care about that. It's just him, like as long as he gets
how
off,
long
I'm
have y'all
fine.
been together?
Since June, beginning of June.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Beginning of June.
hmm
Why did you choose to get in a relationship with him?
He's great otherwise, honestly. He's great. So,
So that's the only problem.
that's the only problem. He's not
So it's
like
not the whole relation. You said
emotional.
it's not going well, meaning the whole relationship is not going well when the only thing is not going your way is that part. You're not getting what you want like a child.
Like a
But you
child?
see, you look, folks. You see how they lie though. Like I had women come on yesterday and say, "Oh no, I stay with a man. I do if it's no good."
Okay, Guru, let me say to you, he is not like typically I'm used to black men because that's who I've dated in my past. He's white, right? Um, Not saying it's the case in every situation, but like he's just not what I would hope for in the bedroom. But I was looking past it. But now that he's showing me that he really doesn't care about like me.
You're a bigger, thicker woman too.
No, I'm not.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9",
How much do you weigh?
like 170.
You look like you weigh like 200 pounds.
Stop it.
Go stand on the scale right now. I know every woman has a scale in her house. Go stand on the scale and and prove it.
I'm not. You can look
Exactly.
at you
Exactly.
can look at
Exactly. Exactly.
no, you can
So
look
that's
at my
telling me right now
profile.
that you're not telling the truth about your weight.
I'm not. No, no, I don't need to do that, Guru.
No, you don't.
I work out every day.
If you really weighed what you said you were and you were proud of yourself for working out and you thought you looked good, you would have no problem going to stand on the scale. No woman would. No woman would have if she was proud of her weight, she would have no problem. You are ashamed of yourself.
No, I'm not. I love myself.
No, you know you don't.
Yes, I do. I do.
Listen, all the little tactics or whatever you're trying to do is not going to work.
Okay. I don't disagree with everything you say, but like you're pretty hard on women.
What kind of substances are you on? You way too chill. You do something.
No. Honestly, I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. I
You
don't
do
do any
something.
drugs.
You do
No, I don't.
something.
No, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm naturally chill. I've
You said I'm
never
hard on women. You don't see that I talk to men and I be hard with them too and tell them to get their stuff together. You don't see that? You don't see that I be hard with men?
I well sometimes, but you're way harder on women. Like
I'm
you
way
don't
harder
ask
on
men
women.
to go you don't ask men to go stand on the scale and prove to you and the rest
They
of
will admit that they big. Just like the brother that came
I'm
on
not
here.
big. No, I'm
They
not
will
big. My
admit that
ass is
they big. Y'all don't come on and admit that y'all are big.
I'm not big.
Go stand on the scale and prove it then.
I'm not doing that.
You take pills, Addy, Xanny.
Nothing. Nothing.
There's no way.
I'm chill. I've been this way my whole life.
Oh, you just chill.
I probably smoke weed like 2 times in my
But
life.
so you hold on a minute. So you got all them tattoos. right? You have all of that stuff on covered, I mean, covered it completely in tattoos, but you don't have any vices. I don't believe that.
I'll drink
I don't,
socially,
how many
but that's
children do you have?
2,
What are their ages?
10 and 7.
You think they proud of you as a mother?
Yeah. Why would they not be?
Why are you not with their father anymore?
Because he's a cheater. I was married for 10 years though. And yeah, he did. I should have never married him because he was cheating before we got married. That's on me. I'll eat that.
So
But
you stayed for 10 years with a cheater.
yeah,
Mm. Why?
because I don't know, I loved him and I wanted to try
I
to
thought
make
you
it
say
work.
you love yourself though, and you have all of this, confidence and stuff in yourself.
I do, but I mean, like when I was younger, for sure, like in my earlier 20s, I wasn't as confident as I am now. So I think I stuck with him. I mean, I have my kids from him, so that's great, but
What are you, 35?
36.
You better try to hold on to this guy. You say he's a good guy. You better forget whatever talking
Oh,
about
I for
getting off. Shh, 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 shh,
sorry,
shh.
sorry, sorry, sorry.
I'm speaking. I'm speaking.
I know. I'm sorry.
You should be trying to hold on to this guy you have. You're 36 years old, overweight, covered in tattoos. You better be thankful for what you can get.
Everybody who's
You're gonna be
watching
40.
this,
You're gonna be 40 soon. You're gonna be 40 soon.
so are you.
40, 40.
Yeah,
You better forget about
I'm fine,
you
dude.
better be trying to get him to marry you so he can stay with you. You better forget right now.
Forget that he.
Shh, shh, shh. I'm not finished. You better forget right now that he's not able to perform however you want him to perform in the bedroom. You better make your priority the fact that you even have a man that's interested in spending any significant time with you.
Guru. See, now you're just being rude.
That's not
Lots of
rude. That's the
people want to
truth.
spend
That's the
time with
truth.
me.
That's the truth.
That's not the
Who
truth.
wants a almost 40-year-old woman covered in tattoos, single mom, 2 children?
Lots of people.
Really?
Yeah,
Prove it.
because I look good. What do you
Prove
mean
it.
prove it? I look good and I'm a great person and I
You
can
look
cook and
good.
I'm funny. Yeah. Go to my page and tell me I don't look good.
I've already seen a picture of you. You bigger. You're a bigger woman.
I'm not bigger. Go look. Go look. I have a big ass,
They
but I'm
want you
not
for
bigger.
what? What do they want you for?
I don't know. Different guys are
They
different.
don't want they're not looking to marry you.
Guru.
They might see you as an easy single mom.
I'm not easy though. That's the thing.
Really?
Really.
How long did you know this guy before y'all hooked up?
I've known him since junior high. We went to school together.
How long were y'all talking or in a relationship?
Probably like a week and a half.
Yeah. That's pretty easy to me.
But I knew him. I'm I'm happy, by the way.
He just wanted some of this.
Gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing. You get me?
That was it. That's what he wanted.
You know what? No, he wants more than that.
No, that's it.
No. He said he's like, I would marry your ass. He told me that. Not I don't even want to get
I
married again
would
with him.
marry your ass.
Yeah.
That means he don't really want to marry you.
It's been like a couple months. And he's the guy that said he would never get married, so
It's been a couple months. Okay, and what did I tell you? You better take what you can get. You don't have no room.
I'm dead. I can't put up with bad sex for the rest of my life.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Over, folks. Over. A single mom of 2 younger children. Single mom of 2 younger children with a body that's covered in tattoos, overweight. The delusion is real. I told you, this is not just in BWs. This is not just in BWs. The delusion is all over the place. She's delusional. This is crazy. And she don't want to be with him because he's not hitting it right. Talking about, oh, I'm used to dealing with black guys. Why none of them worked out? Why none of them stayed with you? Normally, when a black man get with a Caucasian, if she a decent woman, like you say, you a real good woman, decent woman, he gonna want to stay. She over here talking about he lasts 1 minute. If you get with a black man and you that good and great of a Caucasian woman, he gonna want to stay with you. He not gonna want to go, especially if he been having problems with the BW. He gonna stay with you as a Caucasian woman. But you haven't been able to get one black man to stay with you. Not one. Somebody said over on YouTube, Kevin over on YouTube, he said liability. Yeah, she is a liability, especially with them kids. Things are not easy and good for single moms anymore, especially with these men knowing they have options. When we know we have options, we're not going to deal with no single mom. Yes.
Why are you talking all this shit about me? He literally lasts 1 minute. First of all, I left my ex-husband. I left him. He wanted to stay with me.
Why? Why did you
He
leave
wanted
him?
to cheat on me.
Why did you
stay with
leave
me
him? Why did you leave him? Why did you leave him?
Because he was cheating on me, and that's disrespect, and I don't take that. When I married him, I didn't say that, so
When you married him, what?
I didn't sign up for that.
Was he black?
Yeah.
Why is he cheating on you? You this much of a good woman. You say you look good. You say you got a big old behind. A black man would love to have a Caucasian woman that's submissive, look good, got a big old behind. So why? Listen, here's the thing.
Stop the
No,
cap.
he's submissive. That's the thing.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
I'm not. I'm just saying. I wore the pants in that relationship, not because I wanted to.
So you got with a submissive man that was the father of your 2 children.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? That was the best you could do.
Guru.
So you obviously, if you was all that good and great of a woman, you would be able to pull and do better than that.
I can pull a lot of men if I
Prove
want
it.
to.
Prove it. Prove it. Show me show me all these men that are hitting you up. Show it to me right now.
Nobody hits me up. I'm in a relationship right now.
Okay, so you can't. You're not pulling nobody.
Currently, no. I'm not trying to pull people when I'm with somebody.
I know you still got them saved in your phone, in their IG or whatever.
Oh, for
So
sure.
show them.
Yeah. I'm on my phone right now, so.
Okay, show them. Let's see who you had.
What do you mean? I'm on my phone.
There's a way where you can show the Okay. Pull up. You got a laptop, right? Everybody has a laptop. Pull up your IG from your laptop and you can show your messages. Prove it.
Why do I need to prove? Like, I don't understand what that's gonna do.
You think you was a good woman, and I think you were just good for.
Give him that hawk too and spit on that thing.
I think you were just good for that.
I'm not. I'm a great woman, but
Yeah, it
that's
ain't
fine.
from what you've described.
How can you
No,
judge somebody on our
because
conversation?
all you said you was able to pull was a submissive husband, and all the other you talking about you're used to all these black guys. All these black guys that you've been with, not one of them wanted to stay with you.
That's not
And then the one
the
that was
case.
married, the one that was married to you, that was the submissive one. He was cheating on you, meaning he was going out as good of a woman you say you are, as good of a body you say you have, as good as your sex game is. Guess what? He found something better because he was out getting it with her. He found something that felt better than whatever you think yours is. He found a notch or 2 or 3 or 4 notches better.
He was country, and he was gone for 6 weeks at a time, and he just wanted to. He
He
never
was
was
out of
with
the
her.
wait, he was out of the country.
Yeah, working 6 weeks at a time, gone. So, but I am a good woman. You can think what
Do
you
you
want.
do you like women too? Are you bi?
No.
Have you ever?
Mm-mm.
Somebody wrote that in the comments, and I kind of agree with that. You do give that you are into women.
I'm not. I've never done anything with a woman.
Mm. I don't think I believe that.
Okay, well, I've kissed a woman
Thank
or
you.
two.
So you're already lying.
But that's for that was like in high school when it was like, this wasn't for me. It was just for show. But yeah, no, I'm not into women. Women are beautiful, but I'm not into them like that.
All right, you making me sleepy and tired talking to you. So you got to go.
Sorry, but
Your energy is too low. You got to go. You definitely on something. You got to go. Woo! Mm, mm, mm. Look, folks, I believe that she could be a woman that is quiet and peaceful and don't give a whole lot of stress, but she ain't all of this woman that she thinks she is. Because if she was all that, I'm telling you right now, ain't no black men just easily giving up no Caucasian women that are chill and submissive and listen and good in the bedroom and got a nice body. Like she say she got all of that. There ain't no way in hell no black man giving that up. Because he already know he gonna have to go back and deal with the BW. It is rare for a black man to get with a really good Caucasian woman and then desire to mess that up so he can go and just cheat and be out in the streets. That's rare. And she's talking about, oh, well, they were all talk. Well, that says a lot about you. That says a lot about who you pick as boyfriends or husband or whatever. That says a hell of a lot about you. If that's all you involve yourself, if you this great of a woman got all this going for you, why are you only getting with, why are your options only limited to toxic, cheating, no good men? Thank you so much. We got a few more donations I got to recognize. Thank you so much, Ashley, for the Cash App said for support of the show and message. Wow. Thank you so much, sister. Why do I always have so many more women than men that support, especially when this is a topic for men? We need more brothers to contribute and support this content. Brother Jeremiah said, single mother shall not prosper. Shout out to the brother. Thank you so much, brother Jeremiah, for the donation. Aaliyah, she said, just wanted to send you something. Love this show. Thank you so much, sister. I really appreciate it. And this definitely always helps me to continue to keep the content going. Folks, if you're watching, you just joined or you joined midway through, you always can go back and watch the replay on the YouTube channel. Make sure you click on the live stream tab when you go to the YouTube channel so that you can watch the full replay. Where we at on our badge goal? We still about 10 people short of getting badges. I know I got 10 people in here that haven't bought any badges or maybe just bought one. We need at least 10 more people right now. We still 10 people short of our badge goal for today. About 10 people short of our badge goal. Let's go, folks. Support this valuable content. Not going to find stuff like this, the information I'm able to get. And I hope this is helping a lot of you to see. You get to see in real time me question how a lot of these women are, how they think. A lot exposing a lot of the stuff that they say, that they'll say to you, the lies that they may tell, the foolishness that may come out of their mouth. Miss Freckles, she said, it sucks to hear that so much as I'm a single mother. However, my focus is home. All I want to do is improve. It does suck to hear, but you know what? It is what it is. It's just like telling men who are stuck with child support the doom and gloom that they're going to have to face, that they're going to have to pay, that they're going to have to do for the next 18 years. That's just part of life. Part of life. It's not all about roses and being sweet and finding all this stuff. No, you're going to have hard times. It's going to be hard to maintain your discipline with your parts down there as a woman and not just give in to any old man if you're a single mother and control yourself. That way, hopefully, maybe that's one of the big things that you can advertise. Hey, I know I'm a single mother, but I have my chastity. I've kept my body. That's a huge thing that you can advertise over these joints out here today that don't have no children. You got a whole lot of them that don't have no children that's out here selling their stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now, a man, you can ask any of these men in here if they had the choice, if they had to choose between a single mother that kept her chastity, that has a well-behaved child, or one of these joints out here that's selling her thing, or that's been ran through, they're gonna choose the single mother. Majority of men are gonna choose the single mother. Majority of men are gonna choose the single mother that's kept her chastity and has a well-behaved child. So now the question becomes, do you have that? Have you kept your chastity and do you have a well-behaved child? Because I know I would choose the single mother. She kept her chastity. She have a well-behaved child. She's submissive. Shay, you putting all them hearts. Nobody said you. Nobody called your name. We didn't already seen what kind of woman you are. You ain't been able to keep one man. Miss Hidden Jewel, thank you so much, sister. I always get, like I said, so many women that love this type of content. Even though, you know what's crazy to the men watching, even though this is meant more for men to learn from, I got so many women. Can y'all women write in the comment section what y'all learn from these type of streams? Because I want to know what y'all are learning. I've been talking a lot to men. Hidden Jewel said, love your show and advice. Thank you, sister. What do you guys get from this as women? I'm speaking the truth. Write it on both platforms. I want to read it. Okay, you get I'm speaking the truth. Okay. You respect what I'm preaching. Okay. All right. What to do and not to do if you want to keep a man. Okay, so that's what you guys are learning. Learning how to be more of a lady and womanly like. Excellent. I've learned how to be submissive and it helped my relationship. Okay. Bye, Elisa, whatever the hell your name is. Get the hell up out of here. You're blocked. Learning about accountability, how to teach your adult daughters. Learning accountability from the men I choose. Learning how to be a wife. Oh, wow. Look, even though I have this topic for men, I got so many women in here. Somebody said your wisdom is unmatched. Learn how to follow and lead. Oh, learn how to follow when led properly. If you as a man and you joined late, you're going to have to go back and listen to all of the facts that I gave out from the Pew Research statistics when it comes to the online dating. You need to make sure you go back and re-watch this stream. Ornetta said, learning how to be better. You're here for the debate and what men think. The topics are awesome. I'm what? I'm a true sage. What does that mean? I'm a true sage. You're rewatching the stream. You definitely got to rewatch the stream over on the YouTube channel. People on the YouTube channel, I need more of you to hit the like button. Who just texted you? Why are you writing in the comments like we are so invested in your life? You think this is a reality show and that you a star of this show now just because you came up one time on here? You think you a reality show star now? KG, shout out my brother. He said he was sending a donation for the men. Salute, brother KG. Thank you, my brother, for the donation. I did get it. Thank you, brother, for supporting the Black Gurus platform. I also got one from PK Jedi 262 said, thank you for putting in the work. Of course, my brother. Salute to you. Thank you so much for the donation. Online dating is an absolute no-go for me personally. Years ago, it seemed the bottom of the barrel. Yes. But what are you doing as a woman now? You're a single mother. What are you doing now as a single mother? Miss Freckles, Ashley. Kay Lilly said, a sage meaning one such as a profound philosopher distinguished from for wisdom. Okay. Mature or venerable person of sound judgment. All right. I'm not too familiar with the term sage. Shout out to the people that have supported and got badges. We almost hit our goal. We're 4 people short of hitting our badge goal. Yeah, I know she's trying to take over my live. She can't take over my live. I run this show. I'm the star of this show. Hidden Jewel said, you listen and don't interrupt. You allow people to vent to you on your platform and you give people very sound advice. Thank you so much for saying that. Yes, to the men in here, if you, especially as a black man, if you're interested in Shay, she's a no-go. Yeah, brother, I have Venmo. You just go to the link tree in my bio, right on my main profile page on the IG, right on the main profile page, my main profile page on my IG. Click in my bio where it says link tree. It takes you right to my Venmo. Do it from like a separate device and you won't miss nothing I'm saying. Do it from a separate device. I would not recommend any of you brothers if you're interested in a Caucasian woman to get with her. All them tattoos she covered up with, listen, you have much better success getting your stuff together and leaving the country. If you ain't got no other choice and you got to stay in the country, you don't want to deal with no BW and you think she might make a good wife, maybe. If you can't leave the country, I recommend you do something to find a way to get out because you need to And I say that because I want you brothers to experience life and what it's like to be out in this vast world and see what some of these women are like. And I'm telling you, don't go to the places where they're selling their stuff, because they got some cities where that's mostly what the women do. Whether it's daytime or nighttime, they selling their stuff. You got to do that means you got to put in a little work. You got to do a little bit of research. You might fly into the major city, but then you got to take a bus or something to go a little bit further out. Phuket, yeah. Talking about over in Thailand. You got to go a little further out from just the main tourist area. Remember I said cast your nets far and wide. Okay, you got to the main tourist area. Now you got to go and find a little more of the suburb area, a little more of the country, where these women are not out here selling their stuff, where they're just sweet, normal, submissive. What country to go to? Most countries. What do you like? Do you like African women? Do you like Spanish women? Do you like Asian women? You guys already know what my preference is. You got to figure out what you like. If you avoid Western countries, Western Europe, avoid Western Europe and avoid in the US and Canada. Canada even have more decent W's. But if you avoid most of those places, you'll be just fine. Doesn't matter. Majority of the world is a vast place. Venezuela is go look up these videos online. Venezuela is one of the poorest countries in the world, right? You can go look up men just traveling there and walking through the cities and things and look at how the women are. Look at how they behave. Look at how they move. You're going to see a total different woman than what you're going to see in the West, in the United States. Ashley, why are you riding so much in my salute, DJ Zion? Why are you riding so much over here? You'll think about dating in a few more years. How old are you? You probably don't have no time. Why don't you come up over here to my IG channel so I can interview you before I get ready to get up off of here? Come up. She said, why not? Okay, come up over here to IG real quick. You should have an IG account. Do you have an IG account? If not, I'll send you the link over here. You can come up over here on YouTube. Do you have an IG account? Yes or no? Come on. You've been writing all that stuff. Let's go. You too slow. Do you have an IG account? I didn't ask you that. Lord have mercy. Now you're too shy. Okay, you got an IG account, then come up over here. Hit the plus button and request up, and I'll have the conversation with you. He said, okay, fine. Okay, come on over. Go log into your IG account, type my name in the IG, and come on over here real quick. What are you scared for? This is only going to make you better. You want to be a better woman? You want options? You want the truth? You say you're here. See, here's the thing. Y'all can't say y'all here for the truth and not be willing to take the truth, not be willing to accept the truth. You're here for the truth so that you can be a better one. That's the only way you're going to get better. If you had some issues with the doctor, there's no way that you wouldn't want the complete truth from your doctor so you can get better. Same thing with your car, anything. You want the truth so that you can be better. That's what makes you better, by getting the truth.
You don't have to put me on screen, goodness.
I have to put you on screen. What do you mean? We got to talk.
Okay, well,
Okay, good. Okay, all right, you fine. I'm not saying nothing about your hair. I actually appreciate that you're natural. Thank you for being natural and yourself so we can see what you actually look like without any enhancements. Okay. You're 34 years old,
Mhm.
single mom of how many children?
Just one and two fur babies that are sitting right here whining at me.
Okay. How old is your child?
She's 8. She's
She's
8 and going to the 3rd grade.
all right, excellent. When's the last time you were with her father?
When I was 2 months pregnant, we were engaged to be married.
What happened there?
Um,
That's big to go from pregnant and engaged to ending everything.
yeah, it was pretty devastating. I relocated to his state and go. I relocated to his state, and before relocating, we had communicated extensively whether or not I was going to get a job before relocating, and we had come to the decision that I would move before getting a job. On my part, that was a major mistake. And then when it came
You
down to,
moving before getting a job?
yes, I
Okay.
should have never done that.
Okay.
Just in hindsight, looking back, but that pretty much began like the root of all of our issues with the financial. And when it came down to me almost losing like my vehicle and insurance and things like that, and then finding out that I was pregnant, I ended up calling off our engagement, and I found out like 2 weeks later that I was with child, and I wasn't going to get rid of the child, but just kind of put on my big girl panties and took care of her. And um, about when she was 3 years old, I ended up putting him on child support because he told me verbatim he would never take care of her unless I married him. And I just
Unless
was
you
like,
married him?
yeah. He told that to my parents and everything after it all went down, and it was just kind of financial manipulation, me being young and naive, not
What
having
was
the
the
right.
main reason why you guys split though? Like what's the was it the money? I'm trying to understand.
That was the straw that broke the camel's back, but also as soon as I moved, his whole personality changed, and um just the way that he treated me and the way that he kind of isolated me, it wasn't healthy.
You
And
moved away from family?
yeah,
What was the main reason for the move?
because we were taking the next steps in our relationship to move towards like putting our lives together and creating a family.
What were you guys moving like to a place that you knew of that he had family? Any did you have any help?
He had family where we were moving.
Okay, but you
And
had
he's
nothing.
originally from out of the country. I didn't have any actual blood family there. I have friends of family that lived there close enough, so when we broke up, I was able to get a little bit of help until my layover and leave, like in officially leaving. But I mean, it was pretty cut and dry. Once I made the decision, like he's made the same promises over and over again. And when it came down to me either losing everything and still staying, or leaving and just trying to do bad all by myself if it came to it. So
Okay, so you had you were not you're not that naive. You were 26 when all this was happening.
I was 25.
Okay, 25, 26. You were not super naive. You're old enough to know. So did you not have any
Honestly,
other hold on a second. You had no other guidance, father, nobody who helped you make the decision on you doing this. You're moving with a man that's not even your husband yet. You guys are pregnant.
right.
You had
So
no guidance to help you to try to keep you where you were at.
where I did not listen to the guidance that was given to me is I had this thing in my head, well, I've always wanted to be married by the age of 25. I'm going to be married.
Oh,
We're
so
gonna
you
have a
had
baby.
guidance, but you just
So,
didn't listen to it.
yeah. So I put myself in this whole position. So, like, I can't be mad at anyone but myself. However, I do not and will not do the same thing over and over again. And I for sure want my daughter to have way more opportunities. I want her to see more of the world than
How tall are you?
5'6.5".
How much do you weigh right now?
Between like I think probably like 120, 121.
Okay.
Maybe 125.
You think waiting 3 years and trying to get yourself together why you need to wait 3 years to try to get yourself together? Why so long?
So I've come out of just like really hard times, and I just really want to feel secure in my own. And I just
Really hard times. You haven't been with him for all these years. So you've been in some bad relationships since then?
I was in after him. I was in another relationship that turned into a domestic violence, and so it's been things that.
When did that end? How long ago did that end?
2 years ago.
Have you been in any relationship since then?
No. No. Mm-mm. No.
Why do you think that turned into a DV situation?
He wanted. It's like he was telling the world that we were together. I was believing that we were together, but the whole time he was actually with other women.
Was he a street guy?
Yeah. Same old story, right? Same old story. So,
folks, what do I say? Right? This is another prime reason why I stopped dealing with the BW. Because people could say, and my mother knows this. I hope my mother's watching right now. My mom, if you're watching right now, here's another example. Oh, son, look at her. She seems like nerdy. She seems a little cute. What's wrong with her?
So
this is who they like. I hope my mom is watching right now.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
No. I'm speaking now. You've been doing a lot of talking. This is, y'all have nobody to blame. DV situation. Man, do this. He was this way. You don't have nobody to blame but yourself. And now you talking about you need a whole nother 3 years to get yourself together. You're going to be 37.
I said that.
You need 5 years of trauma relief and therapy, going to and trying to work on yourself and get yourself put back together after dealing with some thug for how many years? How many years did you deal with him? Huh? You see what she said, folks? Guru, I know. Same old story. You know, at this point, I'm starting to believe I'm really starting to believe that there might not be no hope for y'all. As much advice as y'all getting from me, as much as I'm trying to help y'all make changes, there just might not be no hope. The amount of work that she has to try to undo now to get rid of the trauma so that she can be a better woman to a really good man and all this other stuff. I don't know. I don't know if there's any hope for y'all.
I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. You asked me how long was I with them?
Yes.
I was with them for a year, and the DV didn't start until the very end, about the last month.
Because he was messing with other women, he didn't want you to know about him?
He just didn't want me to go anywhere. He just wanted me to deal with it, and that's
He
just
wanted you to be comfortable with him messing with other women and just take it.
Yeah, but my thing
Okay.
is, like, you can do your thing, but I don't want to have anything to do with it.
You talking about you need 3 years to try to get yourself together. Who are you hushing over there? Is that a dog?
Yeah, my dog, she's not feeling good.
Okay.
I never said 3 years.
Why
was
you
3
didn't bought
years.
all them dogs now, huh? Because you probably know it's over for you too, huh?
No,
You let them
I
dogs
bought
be
my
your
Frenchie.
company. They're your new company instead of a man.
You're so funny with your assumptions, but no. Actually, I bought my Frenchie, and the micro needed a home, so I went ahead and adopted her, and we tried to rehome her, but my daughter.
So it had nothing to do with you being lonely and wanting, because usually y'all buy dogs for comfort.
No,
Y'all have the modern day W. Listen to me, folks. They have made dogs like an assisted pet. Like all of their dog, they want to. I bet you if they wish that they could have every doctor prescribe their dog as an assisted animal so that they can take this dog everywhere they go to deal with the depression and the anxiety and the loneliness.
That's interesting. Hearing that point of view. Well,
dog husband. That's a good one. Somebody said the dog husband. The dog husband.
Interesting. I have no words, so
you can't have it. You shouldn't have any words. You're up. The only reason why you should be up here right now is I asked you to come up here to answer. Shh. Hold on.
Don't
asked you
shush
to,
me. I'm a grown woman.
hold on. I'm trying to speak. We can't both speak at the same time. You're on my show.
I understand. It's your show. You're right.
You're saying don't shush you. Then how am I supposed to? I can't talk over you.
You got it.
Okay. I'm saying to you, I asked you to come up so that I could ask you some questions. You could answer them. And you want to come up here and provide all this feedback and commentary. You're here to get my help to learn from me, which I'm trying to do. But y'all reject it because y'all don't listen. And you're too busy reading the comments. I see your little eyes, your little bitty eyes.
How do you turn it off?
Stop looking at it. My face is way up here at the top. On your screen, is my face at the top or at the bottom?
No, it's at the top.
Okay, so I see you. Look, this is what you're doing. Y'all act like you come. Y'all act like I can't see y'all when y'all come up here. I'm looking right at you. What is that supposed to mean?
Just so you can look.
Why do you think it's going to take you 3 more years to get yourself together?
Well, I never said 3 years. I'd like to give myself time to not think about dating because I feel like I went into dating with the wrong mindset.
What was the mindset you went into it with?
Of just having it.
What do you mean just having it? I don't know what that means.
You know, you can go to the store and buy a purse. Okay? At the end of the day, that's, in hindsight, what I feel like I was looking at it as. I don't need a purse. Okay? The things that I need are air, spirituality, water, food, and the love that
you were thinking of dating as like going to the store?
I told you, in hindsight, looking back, that's to me what I feel like my young mind was looking at it as. Because there's what I accepted, what I allowed for myself, what I gave out. Like I wasn't understanding my worth, and if I didn't know my worth, then how could I, actually receive it or show someone else their worth? If I clearly was not bringing my best, and I don't ever want to do that again, or put a man through that.
What are you doing right now to work on yourself?
I journal. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I listen to scripture. I read.
You go to church?
No, my transportation is down. I'm saving up to get a new vehicle. So
They
right
ain't
now,
pick you up. They pick you up. Tell them you need it bad.
that's valid. That's valid.
You got it. You need to go. You need to go. You need to go. You need to go. Are you in therapy?
Yes. So, and also with the church that I attend to online, they also visit me sometimes.
Did the police ever get involved with your DV?
The very last time, yes. And
were you injured?
Yes.
Did he go to jail?
I don't know. I went to.
You never testified against him in court?
No, I just blocked him and completely moved forward. Just. Are you frozen?
No, I'm just beyond at a loss of words for you. Are you abstinent? How long?
Since October last year.
Well, who was that guy that you were messing around with? Because you weren't in a relationship with him. Just a friend, just a situationship, or what? One night?
It was a friend from a long time ago.
Was it just a one night situationship? What was it?
It was a one night thing on vacation.
Okay.
Honestly, shouldn't have did it because I was abstinent from February up until then. So it was definitely a slip up on my side.
What kind of guy was he?
He's a professional.
Professional?
Mm-hmm. Works in engineering.
Why didn't you try to get with him? What's the problem? He was good enough. He was good enough for that. What's the problem?
The long distance, and honestly, I gave up the cow, so why should he buy the milk? I gave up the milk, so why should he buy the cow? You know the saying.
Long distance. How long of a distance?
From Midwest to East Coast.
Hmm. Do you want to be a wife?
I do.
How often do you go to therapy?
Right now it's twice a week.
Are you seeing a therapist that specializes in trauma and relationship trauma?
Yeah.
How long have you been going?
I've been going off and on for years. I
No,
stopped for about 2 years. Hold on one second. I stopped for about 2 years because I lost insurance, and I just recently started back up again. March this year.
twice a week?
Yeah, I
You've been
really,
going since March, twice a week.
yeah. No, it was 3 times. Now I'm to twice a week.
How long were you going before the insurance lapsed or whatever happened with the insurance?
Well, I've had to go for quite a few different things, so I mean, it just
Tried a
depends.
few different things. What else besides the relationship trauma?
Um, I almost lost my life along with a friend of mine and my daughter in a really bad car accident. This man completely charged through a red light, and he was sitting in my lap. His Ford F-150 was sitting in my lap, and I had to have emergency surgery. Lost a lot from that. Lost my job.
Mm.
It was just a lot. So
How long ago was that?
that was back in 2019.
So you had to get therapy from all that, and then more therapy from the guy that you were with the DV.
Yeah,
Did the DV situation happen after that?
yeah.
You seem like you have very low self-esteem,
Um,
maybe in depression. Have you been diagnosed with anything?
PTSD.
You need to talk to a psychiatrist because you probably need medication to help try to heal your brain.
Hmm.
I've had things happen to me. I've had psychiatrists for many years. Not right now, but I've had psychiatrists. I've done all the things. I don't recommend stuff to y'all unless I've done it and tried it. Know that it helps.
I
The
appreciate
only
that.
thing that I recommend that I haven't tried with the therapy is like the CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. But I've heard a lot of great things about it, but I haven't done it myself. That's the only thing. You may need that. You had too much trauma. And then you're talking about you were with the whole guy that's over here doing all this abuse. You got to get police involved. You got hurt real bad. And then you didn't even go to court on it, the matter. You just blocked him. This is crazy. Let me tell you something before we get off this call. 3 years is way too long. 3 years is way too long. 3 years? You mean 37 years old? You want to wait 3 years before?
I don't know why you keep saying 3 years when I never actually said that.
You said a few years. You need a few years to get yourself together.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I wouldn't
So
mind.
what does a few mean? That's at least 3.
And if it doesn't happen for me, then I'm happy for everyone else that it
Well,
does
you
happen.
said you want to be a wife.
I do. I
Okay,
do.
then 3 years is too long to try to get yourself together. You need to put try to expedite this. You don't have shouldn't be trying to become no wife. You're almost gonna be hitting 40. You should
That's
take
true.
this serious and be done in 7, 8 months. Why haven't you ever scheduled a one-on-one with me?
I actually just came across your
How
show
how long ago?
probably like maybe a couple of weeks ago, but
What attracted you to it?
I can't remember what you were talking about originally, but you were just speaking real things, just like you are now. I mean, you can call me on the carpet for real stuff, like I said in the chat. Truth is truth. Everybody makes their own bed, and you have to sleep in it, but
Okay.
just try to make it better.
All right. Well, you already know you can go to the link tree in my bio and schedule one-on-one. A lot of y'all are not going to do it though, because y'all don't want to be better. So that's up to you. But thanks for sharing your story. Unfortunate that all this stuff has happened to you, and a lot of it that you put on yourself, especially when it comes to the men situation.
Can I
That's
add
why.
something?
That's why you need the one-on-one, because you are terrible with men. You are terrible picking men, dealing with men. What you're doing is not working.
Can say that again. Maybe this can be a lesson for other women not to do the same thing. So,
Have a good night.
you too.
Folks, do me a favor if you haven't done it yet. If you're on whatever platform you're on, share this content. If you just tuned in, go back and watch it. It looks like my chat room froze over on the IG. Let me see where we hit our badge goal or not. We still need 3 more people to hit the badge goal. Let me restart the IG. I'll be right back, folks. I'm going to restart the IG and come right back. We'll wrap the show up here in just a second. Woo. People on the YouTube channel, thank you guys in advance for the support, for being here today. I'm gonna call my mom after this and make sure she was watching, because she really needed to see and hear to put this together, because she's a proponent. Oh, I love black love, black love. This is the black love. Black love for a lot of BWs especially is thug love. I'm gonna say that again. Black love for a lot of BWs especially is thug love. All right, I got the IG fired back up. She needs to watch a lot of this content, a lot of it. She need to watch a lot of it. She need to baptize herself in this content. She need to, I'm going to say that again. She need to baptize herself in this content. It's the only way. That's the only way. Woo! Thank you guys so much for joining this stream. We're getting ready to. Good evening to all of you who are just joining. This is kind of the wrap up. The chat room froze, so I just wanted to wrap up this stream. Make sure you go and catch the replay over on the YouTube channel. This was a lot. This was heavy, especially as a man. If you are a woman, you should be sharing this content with any men you know, especially male relatives that you want to help out. And you know that they've been struggling with women, online dating, any of that, you should be definitely sending in. Say, y'all need to be watching this. Just tell them to watch this stream right here. This one about the online dating, because they need it. Thank you so much, sister, for the badges that you just bought to help us complete our goal. Should be pretty close to completing the goal. Ooh. Folks.
That boy is good.
Thank y'all for coming in and watching and joining. Until next time, if you missed the show, go back and watch it on replay. No stream, no content tomorrow from Guru. No stream tomorrow. Hope to be back maybe on Sunday, but no stream tomorrow. No content tomorrow. So I'll have to go back and watch the replay. Shout out to every single person that contributed and donated, especially. You guys are the ones that keep the content going. I wouldn't be able to do this content unless you guys financially contributed and financially supported me. Thank you guys for doing that. It is very critical that if you missed it, you need to definitely go back and watch, especially the beginning where I break down the statistics of this online dating stuff. And then I'm going to post the article in there for you guys to read. All right, folks, until next time, thank you for joining. We'll see you soon. Hopefully back on Sunday.